Xander Zayas has officially etched his name into the history books. On a night filled with drama, grit, and relentless exchanges, the Puerto Rican prodigy outlasted the rugged Jorge Garcia to capture the WBO Super Welterweight Championship, making him the youngest active world champion in professional boxing today. The fight, held in front of a packed crowd that waved Puerto Rican flags and chanted his name, showcased exactly why Zayas has been labeled the future of the sport. At just 22 years old, he demonstrated composure beyond his years, mixing tactical brilliance with youthful energy to outpoint Garcia over 12 demanding rounds. The build-up to history. 4 months, the buzz around Zayas' rise had been intensifying. Signed by Top Rank as a highly touted amateur, he turned professional at just 17, skipping the Olympic dream to fast-track his way into the paid ranks. From the moment he debuted, Zayas carried the weight of expectation, not just as a Puerto Rican fighter, but as the island's potential next superstar to follow legends like Felix Trinidad and Miguel Cotto. Jorge Garcia, however, was not in the mood to play stepping stone. The Mexican challenger brought a 29-2 record and a reputation for toughness. A relentless pressure fighter, Garcia promised to drag Zayas into deep waters and test whether the young phenom could withstand the fire of a seasoned contender. The fight, a coming-of-age battle. When the opening bell rang, Zayas wasted no time showing his versatility. Using a sharp jab to establish range, he circled Garcia with quick footwork and peppered him with combinations. The first 3 rounds were dominated by Zayas' speed, as he landed crisp straight rights and body shots that echoed in the arena. But Garcia, true to his word, refused to wilt. By the middle rounds, he turned up the heat, walking Zayas down, cutting off the ring, and forcing close-quarters exchanges. The 7th and 8th rounds saw Garcia pinning Zayas to the ropes, unloading hooks and uppercuts. For the first time in his career, Zayas looked vulnerable. The crowd, sensing danger, erupted in chants of "Xander, Xander," urging their man to respond. That's when the fight shifted. Instead of panicking, Zayas showed maturity well beyond his years. In the championship rounds, he adjusted his rhythm, using slick head movement and counterpunching to blunt Garcia's attack. A booming right hand in the 10th visibly staggered Garcia, while a series of body shots in the 11th slowed down the Mexican warrior's pace. By the final round, Zayas had regained control, outboxing Garcia with precision and poise. When the scorecards were read, 116-112, 115-113, 117-111, the decision was unanimous. Xander Zayas had done it, the youngest active champion. With the victory, Zayas claimed the WBO Super Welterweight title at just 22 years old, making him the youngest reigning world champion across all boxing divisions. The achievement places him alongside a rare class of fighters who captured gold at such a tender age, including Wilfred Benitez, Canelo Alvarez, and Devin Haney. For Puerto Rico, Zayas' triumph carries special meaning. The island has always produced world-class champions, and in recent years, fans have been yearning for the next superstar to carry their flag. Zayas' charisma, humility, and aggressive fighting style make him an ideal figure to inspire a new generation. What's next? As the youngest active champion, the road ahead for Zayas is both exciting and challenging. Potential unification bouts loom large, with names like Tim Tszyu, Jamel Charlo, and Sebastian Fundora circling the division. But Team Zayas is expected to move wisely, balancing high-profile fights with opportunities to refine his craft. In the immediate aftermath of his win, Zayas was emotional, dedicating the victory to Puerto Rico. "This is just the beginning," he told the crowd. "I wanted to prove that I belong with the best, and tonight I showed the world that I'm ready to be a champion. This belt is for my people." A star is born. Boxing often craves new faces to carry the sport forward, and with this victory, Xander Zayas has announced himself as one of its brightest rising stars. His journey is far from complete, but becoming the youngest active champion is a milestone that cements his place in history. The battle against Jorge Garcia will be remembered not just as the night Zayas became a world champion, but as the night a boy became a man inside the squared circle.